Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. We spoke last week what we're going to do with little Miss Gutsaa, whether we took her to town or we took her up to Benalla and ran her in the heat of the Country Trainers series, and we opted for Benalla, and fortunately she ran second. Or where I was standing in the race, I actually thought she'd run fourth, but anyway, so she's run second, so she's now in the final, so she gets the opportunity on Oaks Day to go to a $500,000 race. And she's already in the race, so I'm not sure how we're going to get her to that race as far as her lead-up races to it, but that's pretty exciting for the owners to have a runner on Oaks Day, and certainly it will be a live chance. She was very, very good, stepped her up to the 1400 and she was good, so whether she's going to run a mile, I'm not sure, so probably give her one more run over 14, then give her one crack at a mile, and then have her absolutely cherry ripe to go to Oaks Day. That was really good effort by her. What do we got? Got a few runners this week, so here's our runners for the week. I've just accepted with Come Along Jeffrey on Saturday as he eats his breakfast. On Saturday at Murtoa, I had no intentions of running there, but it doesn't look like an overly strong race, and I think the quick backup will do him the world of good. Give him a little dash up this morning, and he worked up really sharp. So I'll have a look at the race. If he can draw half by a gate, we might even take him up to Murtoa. If not, there's a really nice race at Hamilton for him next week. I spoke about earlier with little Miss Gutsaa going to the Country Trainers series. We're also going to have a crack at the same race with Zippity Zoustar. I've got him in at Murtoa in a 1600 metre race. Now, Murtoa is the complete wrong track for this horse. A big horse like him getting around a little tight dog track like Murtoa won't suit. But at the end of the day, it's a $100,000 race. You know, you get an opportunity to go to the $500,000 race on Oaks Day, so it's worthwhile having a crack at it. I'm really not sold on him getting around Murtoa at all, but if he can sort of get in there, I actually wouldn't mind him drawing a tiny little bit wide, and if he sits a little bit wide, or especially around that first corner, and gets into a nice rhythm, he might be okay. But if he sort of half wide draws a gate and gets bustled, I don't know how. I just don't think he'll get around the track at all. But anyway, it's worthwhile having a crack. That's Zippity Zoustar on Saturday at Murtoa. I took El Sordo to Benalla the other day, and he was just too fat. He just knocked up. He jumped, he led, he showed good speed, and get out of it, mate. And he was just knocked up. So I want to try and jam a couple of races into him quickly just to get on top of his fitness. So I've got him in at sale on Wednesday. I'll accept there. He's had a few starts and hasn't earned prize money, so he may get balloted. But anyway, I'll accept with him at sale on Wednesday and see how we go. That's El Sordo. I've also nominated Mellitus here for sale. I'm not sure whether I'll take him to the trials on Monday or go straight to the races. Sale Racetrack's such a good track, and he's raced well there before. There's a little 1400 metre benchmark race there. Whether I just take him down there, let him carry a heap of weight, and give him use it as a trial, or whether I trial him again and then go sort of really have him screwed down first up. He just had a little injury at the back of his knee, a little tendon injury right at the back of his knee, and it was an odd sort of injury, but he's got over it really well and seems nice and sound. Just I'm going a long time between runs, and this will be his first up for probably, I don't know, must be 7 or 8 months, I suppose, and just going there with one trial might be a bit soft. So I have a good think about him. I'll do some work with him on Friday or Saturday morning, and just really all depends on how he works, but he's going really well, this horse, so he looks fantastic. So that's Mellitus. He might go to sale on Wednesday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a horse called Tori's D. He won his first start, and he ended up winning another race before the end of his prep. And last time in, he come back in, and he sort of he was never far away, but he sort of just sort of probably couldn't find his best form. But yeah, he always tried hard and gave it his all, and he's always a horse that put himself on speed. So sort of coming into summer now, I think you know, a lot of these country tracks, they'll race quite on speed, which will certainly suit him. So, and he seems to have come back in really good condition. He certainly hasn't grown, I don't think. He's still one of the smaller horses in the stable, but no, he tries his guts out and he puts himself in a really positive position, and yeah, really happy with sort of how he's come back. So he's about 2 weeks off a trial, and I wouldn't think that he would need too many trials. He'll give him a good jump out, give him a nice tough jump out, and then he'll probably be ready to rock and roll for the races. But yeah, he's certainly a horse that if he trials up well, but he can go to the races first up and be really competitive. That's Tori's D.
travelled all over Australia trying to get a winner. Jez's horse actually Fanta went all right last week, but didn't get its head in front, and I've done my 100. So 25 years ago I started training and had some really good clients, and one of them is Guy Lamperd, who's been with me for 25 years, still races plenty of horses here. Wouldn't be a weekend, too many weekends that he doesn't have a punt. He thinks he's a good punter. He's probably my biggest punter, literally my biggest punter. So here's Guy Lamperd. Come on, Guy, give us something.
Morning everyone. I got a call off Jamie suggesting he wants some help with the tips. So I've gone to Flemington Saturday, Danehill Stakes, race 5, number 4, Archo Nacho for the sure bet, and then to the Turnbull Stakes, race 8, number 2, Gold Trip. So hopefully that gets it done and we get a win out of that. All the best, good luck. Cheers.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Really keen on getting this big bloke to Murtoa on Saturday. Just hope he can sort of half-pie draw where he can have a bit of time to get across and get a bit of get up on the speed. It's interesting. This you know, there's I think there's about 5 or 6 heats that we can sort of get these horses. Actually, I think there's 6 heats that we can get these horses eligible for the final. You know, we have one of these races a year, and New South Wales has one a week. So, but anyway, we're really trying to target him. Going to try and get. We've got little Miss Gutsaa into the final. Going to try and get him in there and probably run blow in on Geelong Cup Day as another qualifying heat. So we're going to try and get these 3 horses into the field and be fantastic effort if we sort of can. But it's $500,000 race, a restricted grade $500,000 race, so it's worthwhile trying for. But he's going good, this horse, pretty happy with him. Just whether he gets around Murtoa or not sure. Till next week, see you later. 1,033 days since his last win, but you know, well done to George. She cost him. Yeah, there you go, Severn Road finally put his head in front. It's been 1,033 days since his last win. Yeah, there you go. Finally, Severn Severn Road. Yeah, this is going to be a tough video today, isn't it? It hasn't started well.